Hey all, I'm Propagandist. Welcome back to RWBY Volume 7. We're doing reaction to episode 10 today, out in the open. So, last episode, of course, things are all kicking off now. The Grimm are in in Mantle, I should say, because of course, you know, with the heating down, there's a lot of negativity in the air, so pretty much what we would have anticipated to happen, basically. But everyone is now aware that Watts is present and working with Tyrion. So they know who Watts is, clearly, well Ironwood did, and was able to clarify who he was. So now they have a face, an actual enemy who they can focus on, which I'm hoping will go well for them. I'm hoping they'll apprehend Watts, but thing is, we're still only at episode 10. There's still episodes 11, 12 and 13 after this. So anything could happen at this point. It could go any way. And on top of that, we know now that Neo and Cinder are in Atlas and have basically been, well, they've infiltrated the Schnee mansion. Neo's posing, of course, as one of the waitresses or one of the domestic staff. So that's going to be a problem because Cinder and Neo, of course, have it out for RWBY and no doubt are going to be trying to interfere with whatever's going on around them. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a spanner in the works, methinks. So God only knows how that's going to play out. I'm not going to spend too much kind of time preambling about, you know, what we saw last episode. I'll just repeat, though, you know, like I did, like I mentioned at the start of the last episode, I'm recording this in one big sort of block, hopefully. Basically, it's a Saturday morning, and I'm just sat down, hoping to try and get through the remainder of Volume 7, or as much as I can, and potentially even a bit of Volume 8, if time permits. This is the thing, you know, I do tend to block record videos, not just here on Propagandist, but also on my General Red Strategist channel as well. I tend to do that. So, you know, if you are leaving comments and things for me to be watching out for certain things, say, in future episodes, do bear in mind I may not have seen them by the time I react to the episode, but, you know, that's just unavoidable and all that, because, you know, with my work life being busy outside of YouTube, I do have to block record things and seize opportunities to record whenever I can. But like I say, you know, really just hoping to try and get through the remainder of Volume 7 today if I can. If I can't get through the remainder of it today, probably what I'll do is I'll try and get an opportunity tomorrow to record the remainder as well. Because Sunday I've got a bit of free time, to Sunday the 29th and all that. So yeah, hopefully we can get Volume 7 down, we can roll right on into Volume 8 and get myself really up to date with where we are in RWBY in preparation for Volume 9 being aired on Crunchyroll come February. So looking forward to that. Without further ado, let's get to the episode. Right, we're going to start then in 3, 2, 1, go. Right, got another fresh cup of tea as well, by the way. I have a feeling that I'm going to have drunk so much tea by the end of this recording session. Alright, so chaos is unfolding, as predicted, as expected. At least the soldiers are starting to actually have an effect on some of these Grimm. Well, except for that one. Oh, never mind. Oh, well, that guy's dead. It's friggin' Vale all over again. Jesus. Friggin' elephants coming through, good lord. That's a lot of Grimm. Ah. Robin's little team.
Here, kitty, kitty!
Oh, here we are. A friggin' position. Right, so you're with, what's his face? He's called Marrow? Can't remember his name. I still need to remind myself what all the names of the Aesops actually were. Clover, Harriet, Wolf Boy. There's some real running legs on you there, Blake. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Damn. You got fists of fury there. Nice. Blew it up.
Head to the nearest shelter!
Those shelters are gonna fill up soon.
They're all we've got. We just have to hold off the Grimm.
Okay. Yes, sir. Understood. Over and out.
New orders?
Let's go.
that summon ability comes in real useful, doesn't it? Though it does show everyone else up a bit. Oh, are they getting the heating back on? Or is that just warning lights?
Take us to Atlas! We won't survive down here!
Why isn't Ironwood doing anything? Take us to Atlas!
Please, everyone! We're doing our best! We will get you to safety! Just give us a little more time!
Oh,
Atlas, man,
this is what you need.
I know you're scared. I'm here with General Ironwood, and we have a message for you. What he has to say may sound unbelievable, but it is all true.
An ancient and terrible evil lies outside of our kingdom. It was responsible for the destruction of Beacon, the attack on Haven, and for the recent attacks on Mantle. This powerful force goes by the name of Salem.
So we're revealing it. Okay.
Salem seeks only to divide us, to turn us against each other. If she can incite hatred in us, then we will lure in the Grim and destroy ourselves.
Salem herself does not work alone.
That's a useful
Minions
ability.
have invaded our very city.
Arthur Watts and Tyrion Kalos. These men are the ones responsible for the recent murders in Mantle, and for sabotaging the heating grid. But we cannot let ourselves give in to fear and panic. That is what she wants. Instead, we must unite and
How's
fight
this gonna play out?
together. Every single one of us!
All right, single file line. Place a hand on the shoulder in front of you, eyes forward, move, move, move! Show them how it's done, kids!
Wow, John. Mr. Motivator over here.
Morning school route?
This, my friends, is why I was forced to divert
You see, that
resources
babysitting did come in useful.
for the Amity Communication Tower. Amity Tower is now completed and ready to launch. It will re-establish all global communications.
The Colosseum remodeling was a communications tower.
Because the safety
How
of
did
everyone
James
is
get this past me?
The Council and I have decided to evacuate everyone in Mantle to Atlas. I'm withdrawing all defenses from Amity in order to assist with repelling the Grim in Mantle.
We must put aside our differences and band together to defeat this threat. I fully support General Ironwood's plan.
We knew Robin would come through in the end, right? Yeah, just needed to get her on side.
The Grim should have destroyed our enemies, not made them friends!
Wait. Our tin soldier's
Oh.
heart has cost him his mind. You need to keep their attention on Mantle for as long as possible.
You want more chaos than a Grim invasion.
If anyone on Remnant could deliver that, wouldn't it be you?
If you've made it to your local shelter, stay put. Help is on the way. And for those of you in Sector 17, I'll be seeing you personally.
Come to think of it, I do have an idea.
I
God.
still can't believe those idiots beat us here. Vacuo was supposed to be the next target. The timeline has changed. You said the farm boy has the lamp? Find him. Take it.
Uh-oh.
No!
What?
We get what I need first. Then we get what we want.
Okay, she can turn into Ruby. That's not good. Even though it is
Ironwood's
an
been
older
hiding the
outfit.
Winter Maiden for years. Tonight I'm going to find her.
Her
The
face.
general's as predictable as his androids. Threaten what he has, and he'll flock to protect it.
Oh god, I knew. You know, Cinder and Neo are just going to cause problems. You're going to mess everything up for the main cast. Oh, Penny, is that you?
I've got this!
Damn, fucking hammer turns into a rocket launcher. That's a nifty little trick.
All right, right! We just need to get everyone to the closest air pad.
The closest LZ is...
What is...
there.
Okay, so super big mammoth. I see, I see. Ruby, now's the time to, never mind, Penny's here. Here she is. Is it going to be a Ruby Penny, combat sequence? With, Harriet as well, of course. Nice. She's trying to do a Silver Eye attack then, but didn't quite work. Oh God, Jesus!
Penny?
Will Penny survive?
Okay?
Oh God, okay, right. I was worried then they were going to kill her off again.
They sure are. I think I have a plan. What is it?
She looked like she knew it and then was like, nope, I don't. Oof. Oh, you're in trouble, Ruby. Yeah, now's the time to come on in. That's a pretty powerful Grim, that is. Oh my God, Penny's going to expend a lot of energy here. I see. Melted through its tusk. You gonna kill it with its own tusk? Yep. Clever move, clever move.
Yeah! They saved us!
The protector of Mantle!
Just sent a ship up, heading to the next LZ.
Ditto! Same here.
Miss Hill, the southern outskirts are clear.
It should be safe to begin evacuations now.
Great work, Penny. Over and out. Make sure you get these people to safety. I'm gonna check for any stragglers.
She's not gonna come out alive, is she? What I say?
Thin Hill! For such a little bird, you have quite the impact around here. Bringing hope and a smile wherever you go.
Jesus, alright.
I find it upsetting.
We've not seen Tyrion fight for a while. Oh! Fishing pole?
Sorry, Kalos.
Yeah.
I really wanted to pummel you on my own, but the General insisted I share.
Well, you're not the only one with a grudge.
You'll both have to get in line.
Is he actually going to go 3-on-1? Oh God. Here. Oh no. Look who it is. He's in the Colosseum. Oh no, what's he going to do? Unless Ironwood's here, waiting for him. Yeah, I'm curious to see if Watts has any good fighting techniques.
This will certainly do the trick. Although I wouldn't exactly call it finished.
Haha.
Arthur Watts.
Dramatic.
Welcome.
It wasn't finished. It was bait. You know, James, this place has always been a technological marvel. Truly. Even before you went and did all this. The different types of dust, the biome system. And of course, everything that goes into controlling them.
It's like the Vital Festival all over again. Oh, he's got some tricks.
You always were a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I've wanted to see if Watts can fight. As a scientist, he's probably got some real tricks up his sleeve. It's not going to be an easy one, is it? Oh god. Is Ironwood going to survive?
At the
I don't
risk
know.
of sounding cliche, James, I won't be going.
Wow, that's a
without
real
fight.
fancy pistol. Revolver, even. Oh, is that it? Oh, you're going to leave it on a cliffhanger? You're going to leave it on a cliffhanger, aren't you? God dang it. Alright, well, looks like episode 11. What's Ironwood fight? Maybe? I look forward to it. Alright, let's jump up. Let's have some final thoughts in a second. Okay, I am very much looking forward to the next episode then. I want to see Watts versus Ironwood. This is going to be an interesting one, methinks. And of course, yeah, I've just got to say right now, I am tensing up over here a lot. Because ever since Volume 3, we have no idea how this thing can turn out. People can die, and you never know what's going to happen. So now I'm concerned that this is all going to go to pot for our main cast of characters, and that friggin' Watts is going to end up killing Ironwood or something, you never know. Oh god, let's hope not, but let's be braced for the worst. Also, some of the... well, just another point that I think is interesting to note from that episode. That scene with Cinder and Neo, where they were talking, something. Well, actually, there's a couple of things interesting about that. I mean, one, the fact that friggin' Neo can impersonate RWBY, that's not a good fucking sign. So, with Neo's ability to do that, is it maybe she can impersonate people she's been in physical contact with before? Is that how it works? I'm not entirely sure. Because... you know, she has used various guises and things like that, you know, in the past, where she makes herself look different, with different outfits and things like that. But is that the first time we've seen her actually look like a completely different person? It feels like... well, actually, no, technically there was the waitress outfit as well, but the waitress guise even. But I'm assuming that's how it works. Is it kind of like the Terminator? It's sort of, you know, the T-1000 or whatever it's called in Terminator 2. It can impersonate anything it touches. Something like that. So is that how Neo's power there actually works? Is it the case that, you know, because she's made physical contact with RWBY before, namely at the end of Volume 3 in the fight scene between her and Roman and RWBY, is that why she can impersonate RWBY? Well, you know, whatever the explanation of that is, you know, it doesn't really matter, because the end result is probably going to be bad. So there, well, Neo's probably going to go after Oscar then, Oscar even. Not good. It's going to be bad. Because Oscar has got better at fighting over time, but if he goes up against Neo, I'm kind of worried, because Neo is a pretty damn good combatant. She's pretty strong, so I have a feeling she probably outstrips Oscar in terms of fighting prowess, assuming that they do end up in contact with one another. And in the meantime, God, yeah, so the other thing that struck me just from that scene with Neo and Cinder was Cinder mentioning that Salem appears to have changed her time frame in terms of what she's targeting. So Cinder mentioned that Vacuo was actually going to be the next target, not Atlas, which I think is interesting. I wonder if there's going to be more sort of detail, including anything particularly significant about what's going on with that. Because we know, I'm pretty sure at some point in a future volume, our characters are going to go to Vacuo. You know, they've been to Vale, they've been to Mistral, now they're in Atlas, surely, right? They've got to go to the deserts of Vacuo at some point. So we don't know when that'll be. I don't think that's going to be Volume 9, but, well, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Because, well, actually, I don't know. I mean, maybe it will be Volume 9, I'm not sure. God, maybe it could even be Volume 8. I don't know. It just feels like, you know, there could be things that they need to wrap up in Atlas first in Volume 8, but yeah, maybe that'll be the plot of Volume 9. You never know, actually. Maybe they will go to Vacuo. We'll see. God, yeah, that's why I've got to do a reaction to that Volume 9 trailer once I've watched a Volume 8, just to see what the heck is going on. So, who knows? We'll have to find out. Other than that, you know, I think that's enough from me for this episode. I want to get straight into episode 11, so we'll wrap up here. As usual, my usual outro stuff, my John Red Strategist channel, where I do gaming content, there's a link to that in the video description if you're interested. And other than that, join me next time, we'll continue on, and we'll see how this plays out. Goodbye, everybody.